are one of the most influential person in fintech. He is the CEO of eToro, that is one of the fintech unicorns in the world. So it's really one of the most known companies. He has really created the term social trading, that really is one of the innovation things in the asset management in the world. This broker is all over the world with millions of traders. And right now, it's really an honor to have eToro in post-outcome. We first met, I think, in Finnovate 6 years ago, no, Yoni? When eToro was starting. Even I think eToro has been awarded several times in Finnovate in the so
five times ago.
Yes, really amazing. I think you were Innovate and you have a very good product. So 6 years ago, how can you talk about how it's going eToro right now? What are the facts, the statistics? What do you really right now 6 years ago eToro?
So 2016 was a great year for eToro. I'll tell you some of the main updates that we had in 2016. So if you remember, we launched the new eToro platform on the Web Summit at November 2015, and during 2016 launched it both on mobile and expanded our offerings throughout both more markets and the new eToro worldwide. We also opened our offices in Shanghai, in China, that now has more than 30 people, in Moscow in Russia, and expanded our office in Canary Wharf in the UK. So it was a year for us of global expansion, where we brought almost 1 million new users into eToro. eToro has today more than 5.5 million users from more than 140 countries. A lot of the growth last year has come both from China and Russia, as well as the good growth all around Europe, around Germany, France, Italy, and the UK. And at the end of the year, we've launched our new innovative product called Copy Funds, which really provides on our platform. So we've really invented the term copy trader, which then took off all around the world in the last couple of years. And today, people from all around the world can see, follow, and copy retail traders from all over the world. The concept with Copy Funds was to enable both our portfolio management team, which we've established, as well as got regulated as a portfolio manager, and to partner together with asset management firms to basically build thematic products on top of the eToro platform. So, for example, we saw a lot of our clients like to invest in technology, but don't necessarily know how to pick and choose different technology stocks. So we've built the big technology copy fund, where with one click, any one of our clients can actually invest automatically in the top 20 technology stocks all around the world. And really the holy grail of the copy fund product was continued work we had with Microsoft Machine Learning Center, where we actually set up artificial intelligence to go over all of the data in eToro and automatically pick the top traders on eToro every quarter. We've built a suite of backtesting and simulation products internally and launched the Top Trader Copy Funds. And the Top Trader Copy Funds enables our users to basically come to eToro and with one click invest in a copy fund that copies our top 50 traders from all around the world. We've launched several types of Top Trader Copy Funds, but this is truly the, I'd say, initial holy grail vision of eToro, of building a fund based on the wisdom of the crowds that can consistently beat the markets.
One of my questions is, what is the experience of social trading in 5 years? It's really tough to find social traders that are be consistent? How's been the experience? What is the facts, the returns? What really are the facts in 5 years that perform better than a fund? So what are your...
So I think one of the key experience, can you hear us well?
Yes.
I think one of the main things we've learned and adapted in the platform around social trading in 2016, and I'll tell you sort of two of our main experience and learnings. One is that our users are automatically drawn into very high risk, high reward type of popular investors. Then in the past, when we initially invented copy trading, we didn't really curate the platform. We really enabled all of the people to copy whoever they wanted, however they wanted. What we realized across time is we need to take better control over who are the people that are being copied on eToro, and make sure that people actually copy people that are more responsible and using better risk management to operate what they're doing. And I think in general that also very much was aligned with regulators who defined copy trading as portfolio management. And when we were licensed as the portfolio manager, this means that every time somebody copies anyone on eToro, this is like giving eToro money and telling us to manage it under our own discretion and a specific mandate. So during the last couple of years, we've taken a lot of steps, both in optimizing our popular investor program, finding great traders, and working with our top traders to make sure that they learn how to do better risk management, and that the users that our users are copying are the right users who can actually generate more consistent returns. And because of a lot of those changes, we were able to significantly improve the profitability of our copiers, which is now 8 out of 10 trades, and roughly 6 out of 10 people are profitable on a yearly basis. So we were significantly able to improve the stats while still giving them the opportunity to copy people who generate 20, 30, and sometimes 50% returns a year.
Okay, perfect. Well, what do you think about in the future? Fund managers will trade in eToro, or it will be more integrated asset management in that, or will be in the same field? They will compete. The next Warren Buffett will be in social trading, or what do you think about the future? Will the fund manager, professional fund manager, will come to these networks, or will be people who really have better access to create funds after that? What do you think really will be the mix of this kind of asset management?
So there was a recent research, which we'll be happy to share with you, from Nouriel Roubini, one of the top economists in the world, worked with 2,000 wealth management firms and clients, and asked them a very simple question: what kind of tools do they see themselves using in 5 years? And 37% of them said they actually see themselves using social trading platforms such as eToro in the future. And there was also the reasoning behind us launching copy funds. I do believe that we're now entering basically an era, a period where regulated financial managers and asset managers are looking more at ways for them to distribute their talent more globally and more digitally. So if you think about most, for example, fund managers in Spain, I would assume majority of them are operating only within Spain, only with Spanish clients, while the fact that they might be very good at generating returns on Spanish stocks doesn't mean that they need to be only in Spain. So we've seen a lot of asset managers and money managers who want to basically set up a copy fund on eToro because they want to distribute their talent and money management skills to our clients in China and Russia and Germany and UK and all of the other 100 countries we operate in. On a similar note, if you remember, 3 of the largest banks in the world have invested in eToro as equity partners. Ping An from China, Sber from Russia, and Commerce Bank from Germany. And we launched in China and in Russia together with those very large financial institutions. So the same we see small or medium money management firms and people who are interested in scaling their talent globally and digitally through social trading. We're seeing also the largest financial institutions in the world looking at social trading and saying this is something they want to officially offer their clients. And of course, for a company in most places around the world, for example, China, Russia, Brazil, etc., most of their experience is really in the local market. So if a client of theirs wants to invest in Spain, for them it's a great opportunity to work with eToro to enable people in their country to invest in popular investors or regulated money managers in Spain that are on the eToro platform. So that's really where we're seeing the eToro platform moving forward.
That's great news because, as you say, really, if you're a fund manager in Spain, it's really difficult really to distribute or to expose all your skills all over the world. And I think probably eToro is one of the most expanded or the most globally networked. It's really a good opportunity. And another question that I've been thinking about is you talk about intelligence, algorithmics. What are you think you are the role of this arena? You are electing, or you have some intelligence in your picking some traders. There are also robo-advisors that are picking ETFs. Or what do you think will be the role of robo-advisors and the social trading, or is not related?
I think in general, first of all, robo-advisors is a very smart industry. Our new market copy funds very much offer a very similar service. So you can go into eToro and, for example, invest in our universal ETF copy funds, which are very similar to a model portfolio built by a robo-advisor. I think in general, today when you can collect data from people electronically, so at eToro, we do suitability and assessment. We ask our clients a lot of different questions about the risk profile and their objectives. Once you're able to collect all this data electronically, to match up to that person the right portfolio is something, in my opinion, a bit straightforward. So I think it's really about adapting, using algorithms and robos based on a person's suitability and assessment, the right investment for him, and in addition, giving him tools to basically pick and choose what he likes. So I very much still believe that the future is in the hands of the people themselves rather than financial institutions, that people want to make more their own decisions, and that finance is not only about IRR and KPIs, it's really also about emotions. People want to invest in what they believe in, which is why we focus a lot of what we do on the user experience of the end client. But the traditional role of a portfolio manager, assessing your needs and then adapting you to a generic portfolio, I think that can be very easily done today by computer programs, finding for you what you love and enabling you to invest in new things that excite you and are interesting for you. I think that's something that requires a bit more than just artificial intelligence.
Okay, you talk also about regulation that is also in Spain. Really, we are working a lot about having a more advanced regulation here, because sometimes it's not as advanced as UK or other countries. What is right now the status of social trading? You talk about fund managers regulated. What is really now the status of that? What would?
So I think the biggest change over the last couple of years
are the things that they have to know about the regulation.
So social trading was categorized in Europe as portfolio management. We were one of the first companies to issue a portfolio management license. We worked very closely both with the FCA and regulators in Europe and ESMA to make sure that it's well defined how to manage portfolio management in social trading. That is one of the main reasons we do more analysis and more questions to our clients to learn more about their risk profiles and risk appetite, and to adapt the product into their needs. I think in general what we're seeing around regulation is that regulators are catching up with technology and are looking for ways to improve the customer experience and the tools and innovation that users can have access to, and then at the same time try to protect consumers both from themselves and from potential unregulated companies. But I think in general, both robo-advising and social trading are already properly regulated under portfolio management and advisory services, and people should make sure that they work with regulated companies.
Okay, and about the what is the positioning of a broker? What is really the asset that is running the management, the billions, or what is really right now in the top brokers in the world? What is really the position of eToro?
You mean how big we are?
Brokers, how really are growing? What do you think? What is really right now your position? Because right now you are not on a startup. Really, we are entering in a world that you compete really equal to other brokers in the world, no? So,
sure.
What is really your?
Today we have at eToro, we're about 350 employees worldwide, running well over $350 billion in volumes across all of the different markets we operate in. We're still growing very significantly every year. Hired more than 100 people in the last year and scaled up globally into more new regions. Just recently set up and opened eToro Poland as an example. I'm very excited about opportunities to grow bigger and faster in both existing markets and new markets. I think in general, within social trading, we're a clear category leader. It seems that the space of social trading and copy trading keeps to grow. We see a lot of new and interesting startups. And we're very happy to lead the social trading industry. And I think gradually, as you mentioned, social trading is becoming basically somewhat of, I'd say, an additional product within wealth management, which is, again, a very huge market of $117 trillion. So it's still going to take us maybe 10 more years to take a significant part of the $117 trillion of assets under management out there. Okay,
perfect. And right now is thinking about going to market IPO offer, or you are not thinking about that?
Well, we're always thinking about that. We're a part of the market and obviously trade in stocks and are traders ourselves. But we're very happy to have great investors and partners in eToro who are not in a hurry anywhere. We're growing rapidly, and we do believe IPO is an interesting end goal for eToro in a couple of years, but it's not something short term.
Okay, and what do you think will be the next steps of eToro in the next 2 years? What really are the next things you think do you have to commit?
I think two big things. One is really the copy funds product. So this was a product we just launched less than 2 months ago. It's already more than 25% of copy assets under management in eToro are in copy funds. So we believe that our copy fund product, especially working with partners who set up copy funds on the eToro platform, is a huge disruptor to the market. And as you mentioned, it's our first step really to work with existing fund managers and asset managers. So we believe we'll see more than 1,000% growth in our copy assets under management in the next 2-3 years around our existing basically markets. In addition to that, I'd say that in some markets, Spain as an example, we've been operating in Spain for a while, but we haven't really become a household name. So we're now starting to mark more markets that we're entering to have some local presence on the ground and advertise both online and offline more aggressively. So I hope you'll see us on TV in Spain in the next year, or if not, maybe 2. And China is a whole new, for us, region, Asia, China. Every time I'm there, I'm amazed on how big the potential is for a company like us to connect basically the Europe and the West into the craziness that's happening in China and the East. And I think we will see probably 30 to 50% of our business coming from China in the next 2 years versus today less than 10%.
I remember that there have been some Spanish top traders in eToro, no? I remember 1 or 2 that was in the top 10, and I think there will be some talent, no, in Spain for top traders, no? I remember
you as one of the top traders in Spain, no?
Yes. I am trying to do a good work trading. So
I'll check now your profile. Let's see how you've been doing, and I haven't seen your profile in a while.
So what is Spain really in all of the countries? What are the specific things in Spain, or what do you think? How is Spain really is in your
So I think generally the Spanish market is also a great gate to the Latin America and the Spanish world. So when we think about Spain, we don't think only of Spain, but we really look at Spain as the global, for us, the sort of neighbor gate into the entire world of the Spanish-speaking countries in Latin America. We have been in discussions with some of the largest banks in Spain and Latin America. I've been recently to Barcelona to talk to some interesting developments. And as important is our work, as always, with Bolsa. So we hope to do more business in 2017.
Perfect. One other thing, I think, how there are last questions. How responds social trading in Brexit? We have a lot of situation of stress in financial market. How really have respond social trading in that kind of events that really in the stocks, in the markets?
So we were actually really impressed by the wisdom of the crowds, both on the Brexit and on the Trumpxit. We were very impressed to see that our traders actually gained profits during the Brexit and the Trump surprise. I think we're looking forward as we're looking into 2017. I think there's only one thing that's certain, is that we will see a rise in uncertainty. So we're going to see a lot of uncertainty in 2017, a lot of volatile markets. In some cases for our clients, they're going to see their currencies probably devalue by 30%. And in some cases, our clients are going to see their stock markets crash by 30%. And I think in 2017 and moving forward, as markets become more volatile, as things are getting crazier, if you follow the US news, then I think it's more important than ever to diversify our global portfolio, to find professionals and top traders from all around the world to really both protect yourself, hedge yourself from volatility and from uncertainty. and also take opportunities that could be super interesting as the world is becoming global and digital, such as Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.
Yes, or the most impact situation was the Swiss franc, not that was one of was terrific for some brokers. But I think it will also establish past all these kind of stress situations, like the Swiss franc, that for me was the most difficult situation. No, it's one of the things that make me think that really the social trading and this kind of platform are very strong to this kind of success, this kind of situations. No.
Yes, because what you see, so we actually heard this in the past from some of our liquidity partners. So when you trade with eToro, we actually trade with the world's largest banks on the back end. And what we heard quite a few times from our liquidity partners, our bank partners, they told us that our community, our trading flow doesn't really look like retail traders. They told us, retail traders, we know how that looks like, but when your community trades, it looks more like a hedge fund, because it looks like a lot of these people together are synchronized and anticipate where the markets are going, because they constantly look at what each other are doing, copy each other. So it's quite interesting to see sort of the hive mind of social trading, very different than traditional retail platforms where nobody can see what anybody's doing.
So really, congratulations for all that. I think for me it's amazing. I think the top traders and all the profit and returns is really from all the wisdom of the crowd really is a reality. And I think we are advancing in that process. I think probably, in my point of view, I think we have probably to advance much in order to that these top traders, I don't know if right now are working only for fund managers. I don't know, the industry will probably mix, no? But really we think we are in a real competition with all of the asset management area. I think will play an important role, no? I think. So for all the things that you are doing, I think millions of investors right now are putting their money in social trading. So it's really amazing. And I think for fund managers, professional fund managers, it's a big opportunity to can show your talent globally. So congratulations for all that. And I think we will have better financial product with that kind of things. No?
Thank you very much. And I hope I'm going to see you at Finovate London next month, where we're launching the Copy Funds for Partners platform.
Will you present something new or not?
Yes, we will present something new that's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, because every year you really
you're going to really love what we're presenting in February.
Okay. So thank you very much. I hope you see you for all the Spain. And really, thank you very much for having in Bolsa. And we will translate all this conversation in order to the people in Spain will know all the details. So.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And looking forward to meeting you a couple of times in 2017.
Okay. See you.
Bye.